Hi everybody, welcome to Kathy's Beautiful Blooms. I have missed seeing all of you. I have been on a bit of a break, but now I'm back and it's almost Valentine's Day, so we're going to put together a beautiful Valentine arrangement, and I'm going to teach you step by step how to do this. So get comfy, watch the video, make your material list, run down to the craft store, grab your stuff, come back, turn it back on, and make it with me. It'll be so fun. But first thing I got was this beautiful vase. Look at that, how beautiful it is. It was, let's see, it was $10.99. It has the little pegs on there. That's really nice when you set it on your island. It was $10.99 at Hobby Lobby, and they had it on sale for 50% off. So for $5.50, look how cute the detail is in all of this. It's such a lovely vase, and you can use this for Valentine's, anniversary, at Christmas time. So grab a couple of these, okay? And this is how wide it is right here. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is get your foam block, a dry foam block. And we're just going to cut this to fit. Do a little cut. And when you're working with this dry foam, you'll want to make sure and wash your hands. And because it has some toxic materials in there. So I'm just going to push this down, and I'm going to leave it, I'm just going to push it really hard. So that is not going anywhere, okay? So let me just clean this up a bit right here, and we'll get started. You'll need some scissors and some wire cutters, and I have some beautiful, beautiful ribbon. Anything you make for Valentine's Day is going to turn out perfect if you use ribbon like this. It's got the shiny glitter hearts, and it's wired. It's 1.5 inch, and this was $5, and I got it 40% off, so under $3, and it's 10 yards. Okay, so let me just get rid of this stuff, and we will get started. We're going to make a beautiful bow with the bow dabra to put on our beautiful faux floral arrangement, and this is going to look so realistic. Everyone's going to say, oh, is that real? And a little trick you can do, if you make your faux arrangements, you can add a couple of real roses in here. And everyone, if you get the little water tubes, just stick it right down in there with a couple of real flowers mixed with your faux flowers, maybe Valentine's night or the day before and after or something, and it'll be fantastic, promise you. So let me show you what I got to put in here. I got the aisle at Hobby Lobby that has the ribbon, has all these little individual greenery, smaller stems. And so I picked up these. Like these are like $1.50 or $2, I think. This was like $1.49. I think this one was like $1.99. And well, this one actually has the tag on it, $1.99. And look at all that fabulous greenery you get on this whole stem for $1.99. I love shopping on that aisle. And this was like $1 something. So I get my greenery on the aisle where you get the ribbon sometimes, instead of getting a big bunch of it if you just need a little bit. And I wanted to show you this. I selected this to go in my arrangement, and because it's beautiful, and it matches my roses. Sometimes you can get other filler flowers, but it has more of a yellow tint. But this is in the bridal section, and it has the beautiful white. It matches your roses perfectly. And this right here was $9.99 for this whole bunch, and it has the leaves that you can use also. And I got this for 40% off, so I won't use all of this, so I can use it for a next project. But when the his and her aisle, the bridal aisle, has a sale, go down that aisle and check out things, because like this, for example, like things on the aisle where the ribbon is at Hobby Lobby, these are never on sale. You'll never find these on sale, but they're only a couple of dollars. So, and if you need smaller greenery, it's a good way to get a variety of greenery. And like on the like I said, the regular roses and things, they weren't on sale this week. So on the his and her aisle, I got this. It was $2.99, and I got it 40% off. So I love to shop that aisle where it has the greenery and the his and her bridal, because you can find some good deals, especially when other things in the store are not on sale. Okay, so we're going to be working with red and white roses and greenery, and our beautiful floral ribbon here that's wired. And if you work with wired ribbon, it's so easy. The first thing I like to do when I get started, I can see here that my husband has been letting my granddaughter paint on my table, which is okay. I don't mind at all, but I do see that she's left her prints here. Okay, but I put in my floral foam, and do you see how it's like about a 1/2 to 1 inch above my rim here? That is because your flowers can go in on the side, so you don't want to push this all the way down, just about right here. Okay, so step 1 is get your container, and it can be any container that you may have. I just happen to pick this up and love it. And then put your dry floral foam in, and just, if you can't get it pushed down in tight, get you a piece of waterproof floral tape and just go over the top, because you do want it to be secure. I'm not going to be hot gluing these in today because I don't feel like I need to, but if you were going to give it to someone for a gift or something, as you put the stem in, you would just dip it in your hot glue pot and then just put it right in there, and it'll just be a permanent arrangement, okay? But sometimes I like for example, if I get this all decked out in my greenery and my whites, I might pop my reds out if in the spring, and I might want to put some purple or some yellow ones in there, and I'll have another arrangement. I do that a lot. So all I'm going to do now is just start putting in my greenery, and see how this is a big bunch of greenery. I would not put that whole bunch in there, so I have to cut it apart because I may not even use all of this. But it's just cut it right at the base, and you don't have to cut it all apart. Just cut off about 60% of it, and you may go ahead and use a big branch. Okay, like I can leave those 3 on there together like that. Okay, and I'm just gonna pop this down in there just like this all the way till it goes on the side, and then I'm gonna have some beautiful greenery right there. And these I'm just gonna pop in over here. Push them in as far as you can, and like I said, if the stem is not long or you need to make a stem, you can do that, or hot glue those in. And we'll put this in right there. You can never go wrong with this lamb's ear and eucalyptus. It makes all of your arrangements so beautiful. See, and I don't need all of this in one area, so I can just pop this off and put it right down in there. See how pretty that's going to be? And I'm just going to surround the base of my container with my beautiful greenery. And this one, I can even put some of this in the middle because I have a lot of that, kind of like that. And we'll get this started. And I have 3 pieces of this that I can use. So I'll just put one right there. And I'll cut this, I will go ahead and cut this off again, this lamb's ear, and I'll put it on this side right here. Just like that on the side, and that's going to be so pretty. And what you do on one side, you'll want to do on the other side to create a balance, okay? I'm sorry, for some reason I'm not looking at my camera. I'm looking off everywhere. But today here in Houston, Texas, it's a beautiful day. We got 4 or 5 days of rain, and it's finally stopped, and I'm so excited, and I'm getting so pumped up and ready for spring. It's gonna be so beautiful. Okay, so we're almost done with our greenery. There's nothing to it. Just take your time, put it wherever you want it, and then, like I said, just cut these off. And this is a great way to buy a small amount of greenery. But if you do have it in bulk, you can always cut that apart and put it in your arrangement too. So see, I have a piece over here, so I'm gonna put one here. I have my lamb's ear here, so I'm gonna put one over here, and that's just gonna give you a nice balance. And that's a cute little piece, but it's a bit much for one area to get all of it. So I'm gonna spread that out and put a little piece over here, kind of toward the top. And I'm gonna put a piece, let me see, where do we have a gap? And I like it to have a, see, I think I have an extra one of these, and I need one of these in the back. So I'm just gonna take that one off, and I'm just gonna put it over here. So we'll have a nice balance, okay? And then that's how it's looking for so far. Okay, let me just continue to fill in a little bit of greenery. I hope all of you are doing good. If you find any value in this video, please like and share and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I am working hard to build my channel, and I absolutely love doing floral design and teaching all of you. I have a floral class. It's I have a Facebook group, and it's a floral class, and it's I have a Facebook group, and the name is Floral Class with Kathy, Kathy. If any of you watch my videos and you make something, I would love for you to post a photo in there so I can see it, because I love to see all the things that you guys do, okay? And you may have some ideas for me as well. I love that. And if you have any questions, I'm always more than happy to answer those for you. Okay, I'm going to put just a few more pieces of my greenery in here. But yeah, see, and when I work with like something like baby breath, I'm always cutting it apart. I don't like to have big chunks of it, so I cut everything kind of apart to get what I'm looking for in that. Okay, now let me see if all my sides are filled in good. I think that's going to be okay. And if you want to hot glue this in each stem, you just go right ahead and do that. Okay, I don't think I'm going to use any more. I might use a little bit more of this in a minute, but for right now, I really feel like we're okay. Because you don't want any of your mechanics showing, so you could get some moss and put it on here, and get you a little piece of wire and fold it over and press the moss down for a little hook. But I think we're okay with that. Okay, let's move on now and get to the very exciting part. Although I do love placing the greenery, it is a lot of fun. Okay, I'm just gonna break these off at the end because I don't need this whole stem to go in one place. And it already has these beautiful leaves on there for you. Isn't that wonderful? And I'm gonna pop one of these right into the middle. And then I'm gonna tell you guys something right now. Okay, what goes up, it must come down to create that balance. And when I put one here, I usually try to do a triangle, because in floral design, we work in odd numbers. So let's go ahead and do that now. Sometimes I put my flowers in first, but I am super excited about this, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this one first, because I already know what my focal flower is going to be. So I can do this, okay? So if I put one here, I need to put one here in the triangle, okay? And I'm gonna push that down where the leaf is facing outward like that. And I'm gonna press it down like that, okay? Like that. And then I'm gonna do one on the other side. What you do on one side, you'll want to do on the other side. And I'm gonna go ahead and try to focus on that. So I have one here and one here. So we know I need one here, right? Okay. I'm gonna put one right in here. And we don't want it to be too bulky, so we have one here, and we have a triangle here. So now you know that I'm gonna put one here and I'm gonna put one here, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and complete that triangle. These are like just so elegant and pretty, and these are filler flowers, and they're gonna fill up everything beautifully for you. Takes all the guesswork out of it for you if you use something like this. So I have one here, 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 here. So we know we're going to put one here with my leaves going down, on the mixing in with my other greenery. You can just lift that up just like that. And then I'm going to put one more piece on this side, and we're going to be done with this. Okay. Okay, there we go. Thank all of you for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate all of you. And look how beautiful that is looking already. Okay, so now we are done with this, and I have some left for another project. And this was in the his and her bridal section at Michael's. And like I said, I love that it matches my, this was also, no, this was not, but this one, the red ones, these were in the his and her. But I love the way this white matches this white here. Because other filler flowers that I noticed, they had it more of a yellowish tint, and this is a bright white to go with my bright roses, because I want this to be a bright red and white, beautiful Valentine's arrangement. Okay, so we're done with that. We're moving right along, aren't we? And this is floral wire, and I'm just going to cut off about a 20-inch piece for that. And then that one, and then this 20-inch piece of floral wire, I'm just going to fold this in half and get it ready for my bodabra. I just kind of twist the end like that. Just fold it right in half. That's all you do. So once you get this folded good in half, you can see there's a loop here. You can see the loop here. And you're going to need that loop because when you go over the top, you push this wire through that loop and pull it tight, and it ties it off for you. So don't miss that step on the bodabra, okay? Because it will tighten your bow. So I got my floral wire ready to go for that. Okay, now this is what we have. So I'm going to do red for my focal flower. And I'm actually going to do this one because it has three little pods together. So cute. See how it has 1, 2, and then it has the third one there. So let me see where we're going to put this. Okay. And these you can just look, kind of bend them down. Okay, so my first focal flower, I am going to be putting this right there, and I'm just going to push that right down into the foam. And there's 3 of them. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty, so pretty. Okay. So now that I have one here, I need to put one in the back on this side, and I'm just going to trim it up a little bit because it's quite long. I don't need it to be that, and always get in that habit of just cutting your floral stems at a sharp angle because you want this to be sharp to go down into your foam easily, okay? And I'm not putting this straight up and down. I'm putting it in at an angle like this. It's just kind of peeking out of there, you see? Okay, so now we have one here, and so we're going to do one on the other side, and I'm cutting this at a sharp, sharp angle right here, okay? Just like that. It's very sharp, okay? And I'm going to put this one on this side in an angle also, because you don't need to put them straight up and down. Okay, now we have, let's see what we have left for our red. We'll just go ahead and do all of our red. And let me see how that's looking. And I have these tiny ones, so these can kind of peek out from the middle. I think that'll be so pretty. So pretty. These can peek out right there. I think I might need some floral tape to hold this down because as I'm working, it's coming up. So you'll get that waterproof floral tape and just go ahead and place it across the top of your dry foam if that happens to you. Okay, so we have this one peeking out, and we need one right here, and you can bend these a little bit. And if these have been laying around in the cabinet or something like that, you can get your blow dryer and you can just blow the top, and you can arrange these and fluff them up and make them look really nice if they got crushed or anything like that. Okay. Now these are my focal flowers here. Now I have some beautiful white ones. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 of them on here. And I don't think I want to do all 5 in one area, so I'm going to cut 2 off and then leave 3 together. Okay. There's, I'm gonna leave these 2 together, and I'm gonna go in the middle, right underneath my beautiful filler flower. Push that down a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to do it just like that, and then I'm going to take these other smaller ones, and I'm just going to kind of put them around the base at the bottom. Okay, now we have our beautiful white ones. Let's see, where do we want these to go? Okay, let me see. And I don't need all the leaves on this one, so I am going to go ahead and cut those off because I see that I don't need them. But what I can do with these little leaves is I can put them in there. And they're going to match the roses. So nice. I'll just pop that one in there. And I put one in there like that, so I'm just going to put one on the other side. It has a little stem on it. I'll just put that one over here. We don't want any mechanics showing, so I'll just look down there and see where we need to fill it up. I hope all of you are having a fantastic day and you'll enjoy your crafting tonight or this afternoon to get ready for Valentine's Day. I love Valentine's Day. It's so fun. And there's so many things that you can make so easily. And you'll just really impress someone. Okay, this is looking so beautiful. And I gotta just adjust it a little bit and pull some things down and keep these together like that. And then let me see, I'm gonna do a white one right here, but I don't want it higher than my red one because my red ones are my focals today, okay? And I'm just gonna cut some of these leaves off the white one. And I'm gonna look for a place to place this white one. And I might just go back like something like that. And why is my leaf turned this way? Let me see. Okay, now I'm just adjusting everything. Nice. Making sure it's all in place, okay? And I see that I have a little hole here, so I'm gonna take some of my greenery here, and I'm just gonna fill in any holes that I might have. Because you don't want to look down in there and see any holes at all. Okay. Okay, that covers that nicely. And I have some of these. Any leftover leaves, I use everything. Any leftover leaves from your roses, you can always use them to cover holes. So don't throw anything away. Okay. And I think this is looking so pretty. So pretty. And I had a piece of this left, and we are going to finish it off with this little piece right here. This little piece right here is going to finish this off for us, okay? And let's see, it's really tall, so I might do it in the middle. Let me cut off a few pieces. Okay, there we go. So right down in the middle, and then I stand up the tallest. Okay, perfect. And then I have these, and I can put one right there. And these have really sharp stems, so they're easy just to poke into there. And I'll put one right here. Tall one right there. Okay. This is looking so beautiful and elegant. Okay. And if you see that you have too many leaves blocking anything, or even too many of these, you can just cut some off. And I think I have too many right there because I'm trying to highlight my roses, not my filler flowers. Okay, this is looking so beautiful. Okay, and do you see how floral quality this is, and so beautiful, and it didn't take very long to make it at all. And since it's Valentine, I have these little hearts. So I might just pop a couple right there. And look how beautiful that is. It is so beautiful without a ribbon, but because I love bows and things like that, we'll just go ahead and make us one. Okay. That's for the thumbnail. Okay, see how pretty that is? Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we have our floral wire, and I just folded it in half, and we're just going to go across the top of our Bodabra. Just stick this right down into your Bodabra like this. And I'm sure all of you have seen me make bows with the Bodabra in previous videos, but we're going to make a beautiful Valentine ribbon that you can put it in on your floral arrangement. You can put it on your packages. And I always feel like you save a lot of money in gift buying if you put a beautiful bow and you decorate your package. You don't have to spend as much money on the gift because it already looks fabulous, okay? So there's a little tip for you. So what I'm going to do now, and I don't need a big bow. I love, you guys that watch my channel often know I love big bows, big beautiful 18 and 20 loop bows, but we don't need a big one for this beautiful elegant arrangement. So we're just going to do a small one. So I just cut off about 14 inches, and I'm going to fold it in half, and it has wire here so you can feel it. And then I'm going to just put this right in the middle, and this is going to be for the tail, and I'm just going to leave it just like that, okay? Now to get started, you can just put your ribbon on the floor and just pinch about a ½ inch. Like I said, my Facebook group is Floral Class with Kathy, K-A-T-H-Y. Go in there and join me, and when you make your beautiful Valentine arrangement, I really would love to see it, okay? So just get your ribbon and just pinch it about a ½ inch, and then when you're holding it in your hand, you've already pinched ½ inch just to get it started, so this holds it. Just go ahead and twist it, like that. And go straight down, okay? Now, to make your bow, all you're going to be doing is going over the top, okay? So I'm just going to come over the top with my ribbon, just like this, okay? And I don't want my loop to be very big, so I'm just going to go ahead and make the first one. And at the top, I've pinched it here so it can go down, and I'm going to twist it right now and go straight down. And then see how small that is? It's only about 2 inches, so we're making a very petite bow, we'll call it, for this arrangement. Because our red bows are our focal point, so we don't want anything to overshadow that. And then I'm going to twist it at the top and go straight down. And I'm going to look, and I'm going to hold these two up and see if they're exactly the same size. So that's perfect. And we're going to only do a 3-loop bow for this one. Okay, so I'm pinching it so that it can go down, and then I'm going to give it 1 twist. So this side is facing up when I go down right here. And then when you go over the top of your bow dabber, you'll want the pretty side to come over the top. Okay, so that's a little tip for you. And I'm going to twist it and go straight down. And then I'm going to come back up, and this is going to be my 3rd loop right here. Okay. And I hope all of you will watch the video and go to your craft store and get your materials and come back, turn it on, and do it with me. This is a step-by-step tutorial just for you so that you can make beautiful faux floral Valentine arrangements, okay? And if you got a bigger container, you would follow the same methods. You would just need more florals, because the wider the mouth is on your container, the more florals that you will use. Okay, so that's 3. 3 on this side, 3 on this side. So remember how we left a 1/2 inch when we started? We're just going to cut it off about 1/2 inch on this side, just so it holds it until we tie it, okay? And then just take your fingers and just press it down. The bow dabber does come with a tool that you can put in here, but I found it so much easier just to press it down with your fingertips, okay? And then just turn it, grab a hold of these wires right here, and I kind of twist the ends together because I like these to stay together when I'm pulling it up. I just kind of twist that, okay? And then grab the other side. And the other side, remember, has your loop. Do you see under my finger right here? You have your loop. So you're just going to bring the 2 wires on the right side through the loop, just like so. And you'll want to pull this. Once the 2 wires are through the loop, grab a hold of the 2 wires and twist it around your finger. That just helps you pull it up, okay? You can just do like that. Just twist it around your finger so you get a good grip on it. And then just pull straight up as tight as you possibly can. As tight as you can, okay? That's all you're going to do to that. And that's going to hold everything nice together for you. Okay, I'm just seeing if it's tight as I can get it. Because then when you're stretching and pulling on your loops, they're not going to come undone for any reason, okay? So that's why you want to pull it as tight as you can. I think that's perfect, okay? And then I'm gonna save some of this wire because this is what I'm going to push it down into my dry foam with, okay? There's other methods you can do, but I think this will work for us today. Okay, so I just cut the excess off. Okay, now I'm just going to shape my beautiful Valentine shiny heart ribbon, okay? And these extra pieces, the 1/2 inch that you started with on either side, you can cut that down if you want to. But they're really probably not going to show. I'll just go ahead and cut that excess off. Thank all of you for staying with me. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I'm so glad that you've decided to watch my video today, and I hope that you will hit that subscribe button. And I'm getting ready to start well, actually today starts my Valentine's series, so stay tuned. If you hit the bell, you'll be notified when I upload a new Valentine video, okay? And then I'm very, very excited also for spring because I have a lot of new projects I'm going to be unboxing and making for spring. And I will be teaching you a lot of things, spring floral arrangements and wreaths and all that stuff, okay? All right. And make sure and join my Floral Class with Kathy on my Facebook group. Okay, so I'm just kind of making this look pretty. That's all that I'm doing. And I have these wires, and these are very sharp on the end, so I'm just going to bend these right here and just try to go straight down into my floral foam with this to hold it for me. Let's see how that works. I'm just pushing it straight down in my floral foam is all that I'm doing with that. Okay, now I'm just going to fluff it up, make sure it's not too overpowering or my greenery's not in the way. So I don't need that. And also what you can do if your loops are too big, you can get your glue gun and press those down to hold that down for you because you don't want them too big. Okay, see I have these, kind of wish I would have made it a little bit smaller, but it's okay. All right, there we go. It's looking good. I love these shiny hearts. They're so fun. So fun. Okay. And then for my ends, I'm going to make one shorter than the other one. And I'm going to make a pretty little dovetail. You just fold it together and you'll cut cloth to wire. Cloth to wire, make that beautiful little dovetail. Well, my scissors are kind of dull. Sorry about that. But I cut it enough, short enough I could do it again. Okay. There we go. Like that. This one's going to be longer. I'm just folding it in half and I'm cutting cloth to wire like this. Okay, and diagonally. All right, so there we go. And you'll want to make sure your little hearts are showing and your little hearts. Okay, I think that's going to be absolutely perfect. And there you have it. Okay, there we have our beautiful floral, faux floral arrangement. And what you can do, if you have your silk flower spray, you could just mist the top and get a little shine and just kind of rub it on your petals because it'll have a beautiful shine for you. Is that bow not so cute? And you can make your bow a little bit smaller if you want to, but I really like this bow. See, let me see if I can show you all around your arrangement. Oh, sorry, I went off camera right there. Okay, and this is your little focal flowers right here with a little bud coming in, and we have our little Valentine thing and our fillers, and I think it turned out just lovely. Thank all of you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and please go to the store and get your materials and come back and replay the video and make it with me and send me a picture of what you make because I would love to see it. Thank all of you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I appreciate each and every one of you, and get excited because I have new tutorials coming up tomorrow. Bye-bye. Have a great day.